Thank you, Sean. It's a hot topic for seniors and one of the most important decision-making times of the year in the healthcare industry. Medicare open enrollment is now through December 7th. Here to discuss the importance of it and choosing a plan that offers long-term benefits is Healthcare Partners Nevada affiliate medical director, Dr. Thomas Robin. Good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning, Dal. Thanks for having me.
Now, we are a few weeks into Medicare enrollment. What is Medicare open enrollment for people who do not know?
So from October 15th through December 7th is what we call open enrollment, and that's a time where seniors with Medicare can sign up for a different plan if they choose to. Also to look at medication coverage as well. So it's very important this time of the year, especially because there's other things going on, like with Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act also has an open enrollment period, and this is totally different and they're separate. So if you're a senior with Medicare Advantage, you do not have to sign up with the Affordable Care Act.
Now, when it comes to the enrollment, once you make a decision, that decision is made for one entire year, right? So that's why it's so important to make that decision.
That's correct.
And also there's a lot of seniors who are aging in, and so this is important for them to pay attention to.
Correct. So, like you said, it's the only time of the year that you can actually change plans or to sign up for a plan.
Now, what are some tips you have for seniors as they go through the process? Because for some, it's new to them, or it can be kind of confusing.
Okay, so with Healthcare Partners, we have what's called the total care model, which we have a group of physicians. We have the primary care doctors, the specialists, and also professional staff to help in the patient's total care. So it's kind of like a VIP service. So this is one plan you can look at, or one healthcare plan, and we think it's great for the seniors. You want to look at medication coverage, for instance, you know, various benefits. You know, sometimes co-pays are things to look at as well. Yeah,
we just had a graphic that we popped up that that reminded us of what to review, so it's really important to go over those steps too.
Sure.
And let's talk about the Medicare Advantage plan. What exactly is that?
So with the Medicare Advantage plan, so with Healthcare Partners, we have this a group of doctors, like I mentioned, you know, specialists, primary care doctors, which look at the patient in the entirety. So we're able to communicate with the patient and as well as physicians that are in the hospital. So if a patient, you know, our main goal is to keep patients safe through preventative health care as well as, you know, medications based upon evidence-based medicine. However, eventually people get sick, they go to the hospital. So with the total care model, we're able to have hospitalists that specialize, all they do is hospital care, along with care managers, which are nurses. So those doctors and nurses in the hospital communicate with the primary care doctors in our facilities, so there's a very seamless, coordinated, integrated care. And the hospitals are able to see the medical records from the PCP, so they know what's going on in the outpatient setting. And then the hospitals communicate with the doctor in the offices to tell them what happened in the hospital.
You're really a pioneer in this total care model, and it really helps the patient.
Exactly, and this is really the only care plan of its kind in Nevada.
And again, when someone enrolls, they're part of that system, so they will be taken care of and referred out to where they need to go. And all the information's right there in the computer system, instead of having to refill out paperwork possibly.
Yes, exactly.
And looking up different specialists, you'll make that referral.
Exactly, so we have a whole network of specialists as well that will help in the patient's care.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the specialists that you have on staff.
Okay, so we have a whole group of cardiologists as well as endocrinologists. We have podiatrists. They're actually within the Healthcare Partners organization. And then we have every specialty that's required throughout the network of Healthcare Partners total system.
And again, this open enrollment runs through December 7th, so you have time now to go through the information and make a selection. And throughout the year, that you also have events so that seniors can learn more about this.
Right. In the next 6 weeks, we're going to be having, you know, open houses where you can actually go into an office. You can meet the physician as well as nurses. So the other thing I just want to say is, like, every patient has their own physician that's assigned to them, as well as a nurse. So both in the hospital and as well as outpatient as well.
So there's always someone there to help you when you need the help.
So if you need help with transportation, you know, for medication programs and so forth, as well as communication.
It's very seamless. It's very integrated. And again, you're there to assist the patients and get them through their recovery period of whatever they're going through. And right now, also, since we have you, you. It is the flu season. For people who have not had the flu shot yet, why is it so important to get it?
Well, the flu shot, remember, people think that it can cause the flu. It cannot cause the flu because it's a killed virus. So it cannot cause the flu. But, you know, influenza can kill 20, 30,000 people a year nationwide. So this definitely helps to prevent that from occurring, because a lot of people would develop the flu and then they can get pneumonia and they can become very sick. And this definitely helps prevent that from occurring.
And many seniors die because of this condition in the flu and the symptoms of it, so it's important to get vaccinated.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So thank you so much. Some great information for us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Dal.
Healthcare Partners has upcoming open enrollment events you can learn more about at the website or right there on your screen. Medicare open enrollment is again now through December